5K. So it'll add, for me, that'll add another 2.
But what do you mean? We'll go?
Well, the sheep is over there.
Oh, we have to cross the...
we have to cross the overpass.
Yeah, okay. So we're starting off. Okay, ladies, we're coming by. Yeah, well, I never know with Derick. All last winter he was saying, oh, I got a doctor, I got this, I got that. So I'm never really sure, but, you know, the upshot is that I knew you were going to run with me, so it's not a wasted trip for me. Otherwise, it's 50k round trip for nothing. I could have run around Lambrick Park. That's near where I live.
I don't like doing multiple
Loops
of anything.
Okay. So you'd be no good at the velodrome then.
The training. Hillary last week, which she's been doing this about twice a week or so, showed me the 114 stairs up Dumac Park.
Oh yeah. Near where
a block away from the top.
Near where Laurelino used to live.
Still does.
Okay. And how many times did she do it?
12
or
more.
That's pretty hardcore. I thought there's a cat up a tree.
Well,
there's a woman with a cat on a leash.
When Hillary's going up, 2 steps up, down. She just does it fast. But you still breathe like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
And they put little pebbles on one side of the ramp on top. That's where you start and park. You put like as many pebbles as you want to do. And then as you go up, you transfer a pebble.
Oh,
when you're going back up.
That's a good way of keeping count.
Yeah.
But Hillary's the opposite because you don't like doing loops. She does.
I only did 3.
She likes doing repetitions.
I did 2 to get used to it. Then I did the trail, an up and down trail that I did.
Yep, it's nice around the back there.
Connects to Lochside Trail.
There's a little playground up at the top. Hillary used to love doing track.
Oh, she was great at it.
Yep. 300 meters. 400 meters.
Yeah, she was so good. When she was 16 years old,
yeah,
she qualified for the Olympic Games.
Really?
But the family...
Can I believe this?
Decided, yes.
I always say that with Derick. Can I believe this?
Yep.
And he says no.
And so apparently the reason she did it, she was thin and skinny.
Workout average pace 7 minutes 33 seconds per kilometer.
They knew, the whole school knew, that her family were reasonably well rich.
Yeah.
So some of the guys were trying to bully her.
This is getting busy here. Hi. Busy spot. A man with a lobster pot and a woman with a baby.
Somebody was trying to talk to her. She wanted to talk to him. She just said goodbye and run off. Huh. They couldn't even catch up. They're on their bikes. That's not good of a run issue.
That was back in Montreal.
Yeah.
Look, more lobster pots. That's what those things are. Fish traps.
Crab.
Yeah. Crab traps. Huh. Because you know, Derick and I were training for a 5K last year, the one that you volunteered as, a course marshal. Well, we expanded this. Yeah, we expanded this route and made a 5K loop, and we practiced it. He did 30 minutes, which is pretty good.
You could have done the route as it goes to the corner.
I know, but it would have meant taking a few turns on Beacon. We might see your friend today. The guy with the red Thunderbird.
Oh, damn. Yeah, the house is sold.
How many vehicles do you have?
Hillary and I want.
One car?
Well, 6 vehicles.
If you count the bikes.
Workout average pace 7 minutes 19 seconds per kilometer.
So it gives you the pace for that?
Yep.
What did it say?
7:19.
Yeah. It's not quite it.
That's what you would have guessed. But I noticed last week it wasn't loud enough. I forgot about the traffic noise. Did you get that?
Huh?
Did you catch what that guy was saying?
Yeah. Called me an asshole for spitting at him.
Yeah.
Did I?
You weren't spitting at him.
No, I was spitting at him.
Yeah. Hopefully we won't see him again.
Workout average pace 7 minutes 7 seconds per kilometer.
If we do, I'll get him to hit me.
We'll deal with it.
An assault.
No, it's the
Not
dog.
first assault.
It's the dog I was more worried about. That looked like a pretty mean dog. Anyway, I don't have a good record in Sydney. I got punched here once. Today maybe I'm going to get bitten by a dog. He's ruined my day. What a guy. There's the Kayakers Beach. There's always the same vehicle there. They go for a paddle every Wednesday.
Workout average pace 6 minutes 56 seconds per kilometer.
We're going a little quicker now. Maybe that dog alert put us. There's your friend. Is that him?
No.
Oh.
This house. And it says Salt.
Oh, okay.
Name's down. He retired from like a vice president of BC Ferries.
Really? You know the right people.
And at 55 years old, they gave him exactly the same salary till he's 65 for leaving.
So they gave him an early retirement.
Yeah.
A golden
Because
handshake.
they wanted to decrease the amount of executives. So now they can say, we only have 4 vice presidents, not 6. Because 2,
Workout average pace 6 minutes 53 seconds.
okay, no, they won't say how they're still paying for the next 10 years.
It's an old El Camino. What's the story on collector's plates?
25 years old.
So any car over 25 years?
Yeah.
And do they limit the amount of time you can use it?
No.
They don't say you can only insure it for 4 months of the year?
Oh, man, I don't. No.
Because I thought they got a special rate. Because a lot of people were saying, well, I have a convertible, but I don't want to register it for the whole year.
Yeah. You register for a park.
Yeah, I know. So you don't necessarily have to have
Average pace 6 minutes 47
collector's
seconds per
plates for
kilometer.
that.
Well, it's just car insurance system, yeah.
Yeah. BC, what's it called? ICBC.
And Lorna is not using her car, she's not driving. Still got the full insurance.
Can she still drive? Legally?
Yeah. But it's hard.
She probably
Your
hasn't
knee
driven.
and walker.
Yeah.
She's getting your knee replaced. In a couple of weeks or a month or two.
That's good. Is she in any sort of pain?
She says so. It's probably discomfort. Takes Tylenol arthritis.
Yeah, but just the over-the-counter stuff.
Workout
Oh, no,
average
she has a
pace 6
couple
minutes,
of
40 seconds per kilometer.
For pain?
Yeah.
She probably gets Tylenol too.
I remember working for Shopping Drug Mart. T3.
T3.
Tylenol 3.
Yeah, they're definitely prescription.
Only now it does. Before it was behind the counter, behind the pharmacist counter.
You'd have to ask.
Yeah. Then they do a quick explanation
Yeah.
or information.
Talking of medical services, tomorrow I have to start a diet of no solid food.
No solid?
No solid, only clear liquids, because I'm getting a colonoscopy.
Oh,
You know what that is?
you getting the operation itself?
No,
Average
colonoscopy.
pace 6 minutes, 47 seconds per
Scopy,
kilometer.
scope. They're going to look up my ass
Oh,
to see
Well,
if
for
there's
me,
any cancer or
I
whatever.
had this really hard pain in my tummy,
Yeah,
and I tried to sleep in a way. Didn't. The pain was still there. Someone wanted to get it checked out.
Yeah.
And we said, nah, it's probably just bad food or something along that line. Yeah,
Yeah.
but we ate the same food. You know what it was?
but
They were surprised. The Spanish come to my place
we're going to
Right.
cross here.
that I lasted that much pain because I've never seen anybody do that. They had to remove it, my gallstones.
Oh, wow.
The bladder.
Hi. Look at that. Three manual bikes and 2 electric bikes, all in the same group. I think that's what we're going to see more often now.
Oh yeah, manual.
No, we're going to see more mixed groups. Because, it's nice that you and Hillary both ride. But say, for instance,
Yeah, but those
your wife
e-bikes-
was a really good
those
rider.
e-bikes, if they know friends or relatives or neighbors who have regular bikes
Yeah,
and they know each other because
They
might
can
live
come
close
along.
by, they can come along.
as long as it's not more than about 50 miles. Because
Or stop for coffee and recharge.
you can plug it in for a while. Yeah, that would help to extend the range.
Well, and some of them do give you power by pedaling.
Yeah, mine, it's auxiliary. When I pedal, it helps me.
So how often do you plug it in? Every day,
About
make
once
sure?
a week.
Only once a week.
I make sure it's plugged in before I come here. Because today I'm going to use more than half a battery. Just here and back. You see where that blue car is?
Yeah.
That's pretty close to where Derick lives. By rights, he should be at the
Workout average pace 6
dentist.
minutes, 50 seconds per kilometer.
What does that say?
6:50.
Oh,
We haven't really had any walk breaks.
oh yeah.
We haven't had too many, only when we cross the street. But I've got to get used to continuous effort, especially on a flat course.
Who's wearing that red?
I don't know. This is Derick's place. 2241. You're a bit of a numbers guy. Wasn't that your work? Weren't you a bookkeeper or accountant? Hi.
And a couple other things.
But you'd have to kill me.
Strata Corporation,
Oh,
Assistant
yeah.
Treasurer,
I thought you were going to say you were a spy.
Workout average pace 6 minutes, 47 seconds per kilometer.
store manager,
Really?
store management.
Hang on. We can walk a bit.
In store management, store manager, 31 stores.
Which
Victoria?
Which company?
Gooden Industries, Victoria,
Good
Vancouver.
work. That tree's been tipped over.
So Vancouver,
Yeah.
Victoria, Vancouver, Banff National Parks. Those three. Yeah, those three.
But what was it again? What?
Gooden Industries. Travel
Gooden.
tourism. Yeah.
Gooden.
Canadian Impressions, Edinburgh Tartan Shop, Super Shirts, Timber Ridge. Those are the main names.
And were you on the shop floor or were you in the office?
When I finished, last year and a half, in the office. Because they actually asked and I said, okay. So I went to Vancouver.
Yeah.
Instead of just managing their main big store, they came back and asked me again, can you manage all three? because we don't like so-and-so, who's the supervisor there. The other one's okay.
Yeah,
but
so
can
you
arrange
were
to
like
manage
the
more?
area
All of a sudden I
manager.
come up with my,
66 seconds per kilometer.
You had your own little
then
area.
they asked me to go to Banff, because Banff only had 2 stores. But they were thinking,
But what
there's
would
one
you'd
more.
have to relocate? This was before you were married, right?
Yeah. And this was, there was one more store they're going to use as a lease, but the lease wasn't available for another month. So they asked me to go there, manage both stores together, before just supervisor, with the main company being in Vancouver. So I arranged for that lease. Then on the other side, I see this sign going up for lease. So I talked to the Chinese guy who was there, as a small little Chinese restaurant.
Yep.
And he basically got to know him, had some food with him. So we became friends first. Then I was talking to him and asked him. He basically said, people don't come to the store like it used to be. I'm actually losing money every
So
month.
did he sell his lease?
Yeah. So you know what I arranged? Well, let me talk to my company, Getting Industries, about it.
Workout
They want
average
to talk to
pace 6
Getting Industries.
minutes,
I mentioned
56
it.
seconds per kilometer.
Well, we can give him twice his normal net income lately and have first rights of refusal to his lease. Guess what? That's what we did.
So you expanded
So
yet
that place is
again.
no longer available for lease.
And you know this person, eh?
Oh yeah, that's Lori.
Is she the one from Magnon's farm?
Yes.
I know you were telling me last time we went there that she does something special with the wool. Is that right?
Well, she shears it.
I know, but does she make her own like exclusive line of woolen
No.
items?
Because she's so busy 24/7 like you wouldn't believe. And on Friday, she's going to Saskatchewan,
Workout average pace 6 minutes, 56 seconds
not
per
to sell or
kilometer.
buy, but to go to a trade show there. And the whole trip, the association that's doing this in Shining Lake or in Saskatchewan is paying her way.
That's
Because they want her to do a seminar. Which anybody who's there will pay for that seminar. And she's the one talking.
Ah, so she's actually giving the seminar.
Yeah. She's
Wow.
unbelievable. She's gone to Los Angeles and do it.
I thought you said she had some connections with Australia.
That also, yeah.
I thought I was right.
Willington or something, yeah.
So instead of finishing off at your house, we could go over the footbridge. And if you want,
Yeah, that's good.
yeah,
Do the overfoot bridge in front.
it saves
See, for me,
doubling
that's
back.
better.
Workout average pace 6
Because all of a sudden, I'm at home,
seconds per
I
kilometer.
start thinking about the other things I want to do,
Yeah.
so I don't do anymore.
Well, I was surprised that when I called you, it went to voicemail.
Oh, I was already out.
Yeah. You're a bit of an early bird.
Hardly ever late.
Yeah,
Right.
me never. Spoken like a true cyclist. But they were turning off there. Bike's back. There you go.
Oh, 2 more.
I guess these kids aren't really missing school, are they? They probably wouldn't have gone anyway.
Starts next week,
Ah,
next Monday.
next Monday.
Workout average pace 6
It's not like the
minutes,
Tuesday
54
after the long
seconds per
weekend.
kilometer.
Yeah.
It's usually the weekend
Time for
after.
hydration.
So we've been out for what?
No wind at all.
20 minutes? Yeah, I believe so.
7 times 3.
Your calculations
Almost
are
7
empirical.
times
Your
2.8.
calculations are
So it's not
unbelievable.
21. A little less than
2.93 kilometers.
Oh, okay.
20.25 minutes. 20 minutes, 25 seconds. So you were out by 25 seconds.
That's almost 7:10 a minute on a kilometer.
I'm always amazed. However bad I am at math, I can pretty much ballpark the times per minute. You know how you get good at guesstimating?
Well, 6 per minute is 1 hour for 10.
Yeah,
So 6 per minute.
that would be 1 hour for
3K,
10K.
For 3K.
Yeah, would be 30, 18. All right. Hello.
So 3 times 7 is 21.
Yeah. You're like
7.5 is
you're like my
24.5.
son. He's very good at math. You ask him any number equation, he'll just come up with a. You know, he's the guy who dreams about whole numbers.
And I had this. I saw it before, and I was showing it to kids, and they couldn't believe. So I tell them on a piece of paper, a 4-digit number.
Yeah.
What it's going to be is first 4-digit number. Don't start yet. 4-digit number. Then you put another 4-digit number. Then I put a third 4-digit number. You add it up, and here's your answer.
And it'll come
So
out.
after the first, I know what the answer is going to be.
Really?
Workout average pace 6
Stay
minutes,
nice.
55 seconds per kilometer.
You lost me on that.
Well, whatever second 4 are, I make those 4, each number, equal 9. Example, let's say it goes 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Well, I go 8, 7, 6, 5.
All right. So you.
Because all those are unite. So the answer is going to be the last number first, you subtract 1, you add 1 to the whole final. So let's say its first is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
The answer would be 1, 1, 2, 3, 3.
Wow. And you could do that all in your head. There is a way up there, but I don't know. We have to get through a fence. But there are nice berries here too. Looks like you got new shoes, John.
Pretty new.
Brooks. Are they the beast?
Workout average pace 6 minutes, 55 seconds per kilometer.
We're still sub 7, which is pretty fast for me. I like running with you because you bring out the best in me.
Yeah, right.
You
You're
do.
not the best of me. The only other time
Sounds
I
like
ran-
sounds like
The only
this.
time I ran in the last 2 weeks
Hang on.
was with Hilliard.
Bike back. Come on through. There you go. Do I want to ride? No thanks. I'm running.
And this last Saturday,
Yeah.
I had this great volunteer job. And the guy who was managing the majority of it, I know him quite well. Travis Tater.
Really? Let's run up this hill.
It's basically 13 registered and 13 came. These are kids, 3 to 7 years old, on bikes. Old bike, where the bike added with pedals before it wasn't pedals. With the Green Park
Workout
and
average
squat
pace
and
7 minutes, 3
South
seconds per
Park.
kilometer.
Green Park? Where's that?
Yes, green/square park.
Oh, okay. Didn't you
What
have?
they were doing is in
Don't
that
you have
area.
another farm over here that you look after?
No,
They're both over here.
no, just the sheep one.
Okay.
And this, part of this,
Yeah.
is supposed to be farm, personal farm rental, lease,
Well, like allotments.
allotments. Like the one they have just north came on food today.
Yep, they have an allotment. That's a very English thing.
I've seen some schools, part of their backyard includes small little allotments for kids to practice and try.
Yep. Well, I remember back in England that a lot of the people lived in these little houses with no gardens. So the council put aside some of the land that was from the bombed out buildings for allotments so that the people in the inner city could grow their own vegetables. So they got really into allotments after the war.
That birch wood is fantastic fertilizer.
What?
Burnt wood.
Burnt wood?
Oh, it's what's it called?
Pure potassium. Calcium.
Yeah, calcium.
A carbon as well.
Carbon, that's it. Yeah.
That's the one, carbon. Between us, we get the word that we're looking for.
I'm getting way better at talking.
I've noticed.
I guess because of the humidity, my lips aren't dry.
No, but your mind seems to be picking up on the words quicker than it used to.
Workout average pace 7 minutes per kilometer.
7 minutes. Bang on.
How often you get that notice saying
Every minute.
program is that? Is that the run or
I Smooth Run. I Smooth Run.
Smooth Run?
Yeah. It's a $6 app. And it has all the bells and whistles. It has heart
You
rate.
only pay once?
Yep, you buy it outright.
I Smooth Run.
But what I like about it is I can hear
Yeah, stay on the road.
I can hear the messages. I don't need to worry about looking at my watch all the time.
You always get that on your plug in. The speaker. Headphones.
I could, but what happens with my earbuds if they come out? I can
I
walk.
actually found the pair. That's actually really good. Stays in there.
So there are some of the sheep. Are they merino?
Oh, that I don't know.
You don't know? They look like black-faced sheep. And they've been shorn. They've been recently shorn.
You can tell the male. He's got a front shoulder harness and
Workout
a
average pace
spot
7
on his
minutes 3
chest
seconds per
Yeah.
kilometer.
that's got red chalk. So every time he goes to have sex with one of the girls,
Yeah,
they know which one has had it.
I see. Because he leaves his mark, literally.
Yeah. And on this side,
There he
it's
is.
a small one.
There he is. I'm going to have to take a picture of him. The local stud.
You see him with the
He's got a harness on, yeah.
harness.
He's the only one in that field with a harness. This will probably be more effective as a video. Then we won't have to stop moving necessarily.
Hold on.
So the one with the harness is the male, right? So those things hanging from under his legs are not udders.
Workout average pace 7 minutes 5 seconds per kilometer.
There he is. He's in charge of all these women.
Auto pause.
Yeah, he thinks you're going to feed him. That's okay, John. I don't mind seeing your big fat head. It's better than seeing your big fat ass. Alright. I think they're spooked by me. I'll put the camera away and then now they're coming. Now they're coming, eating out of your hand. Look at them all. They know John. And you actually have some grass for them. That's good. You're not just a tease. I see what you mean about the chalk mark on his chest. If he mounted anybody, they'd have a red mark on their back.
What they really like is ivy.
Yeah. Let's go and see the ones inside the barn. Maybe they've got fur on still. See you later, girls and man.
There's a couple places here.
Yeah. Tell us all about it. We know. Is this the animal house? No, this is their cottage. That's the main farm. A guest house. Gulf Star. Look, are they part of the Gulf Star operation? They are Gulf Star. They're not going to get spooked by you. I guess they know you well. Morning. I think I took pictures of the chicken last week. I want to see if there's any sheep with wool on
Workout
them.
average pace 7 minutes 12 seconds per kilometer.
Hang on, let me just mute this, otherwise the animals are going to freak out. Yeah. I will mute the audio briefly. There we go. I'm right behind you. I'm right behind you.
Let me do this. If I go over here.
Oh, this is what you're going. Oh, yeah. I don't think we need to go in today. There's too many of them. If they get loose, we'll be in big
I can
trouble.
show you the farm. No, I know how to do it. So you want to go in?
Nah.
You got time?
I guess so, yeah. Yeah. So this is your garden, basically. You look after it for them.
No, for me.
For you.
Then I give them some if they want or not.
Oh, I see.
Hold up again so they don't come in. Just look. So,
These look like a couple of golf clubs stuck in the ground
yeah,
there.
why use that?
Cabbages.
Celery, lettuce. Usually labeled. Spinach.
I like the artichokes.
See how black it is? Yeah, and we took 2 home, and it's the first time I grew them from seed.
From seed?
From seed, yeah.
They're
He was going to
huge.
figure out, even though it's not supposed to be good for like 2 years.
Now, is this chard or is this spinach?
Spinach.
But it's got like a red vein up the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks lettuce. Cos. Webs.
It's called, like for Caesar salad, what's that called? Romaine.
Romaine, yeah.
Romaine.
In England, they call them webs or cos lettuce.
And these are...
Zucchies.
no, they're
Pumpkin.
acorn.
Acorn squash.
Acorn squashes.
I like this cluster of... these look like
Scallops.
scallion.
Scallops. Onions.
Shallots.
Yeah,
Shallots.
And there's
And this is radish or beetroot or something.
beets.
Beets,
Little
yeah.
beets. Carrots. And these, Hillary loves
Is that just
the baby
the Brussels sprouts?
broccoli. Look how big it goes to. Basically take a whole bunch of these.
Yeah.
We use it for salad or stews or
It's
anything.
just as a garnish, really.
Yeah.
But those are the best parts of any plant, the seeds. These
Golden
are zucchinis.
Golden zucchini. That was the first one I pulled out. And the challenge I'm having is with the squash. Look at the tomatoes.
Black.
Yeah. And you know how many I've pulled out? A couple hundred already. And as soon as they get red, they're ready. And they're
But
like-
why are they so few leaves? Do you pluck the leaves
Pluck the
off
leaves out, yeah.
so that the tomato grows?
Yeah. And these are grape. It's a grape size and shape. These, once they're red, they're ready. And those I actually got for free, and look how well they're doing. Yeah, you pluck.
What
the
you mean? They
leaves.
start off black and then they turn red.
Yeah.
Watch out behind you. You're about to step on your shallots. They look like little billiard balls.
But the skin is very hard, which is good. Same with these, which are.
Anyway. That's a cherry tomato, and
Acorn.
that's an acorn squash.
No, it's not cherry tomato.
Hmm?
I got it written down. It's
Plum.
well, see what I mean about the
Red grape tomato.
grape tomato. Yeah. They're good because when they drop, the skin stays on for quite a while. You try the grape one?
Thank you.
And that's acorn. And I have sticks as to where exactly the hole is for the. And then there's no weeds because of that. It's been so dry, even though I pulled out a lot because this was all tarp.
Yeah. Oh, I was just
Basically,
thinking I
that
shouldn't
wasn't
eat too
top-
many things dark because of my my scope. It's going to show little bits of red tomato
And I
skin.
pulled out the purple top. Not parsnips. I had parsnips too. The purple top. I forget what they're called.
Radishes? No, purple top turnips. Turnips. Chinese turnips.
These are. I got it written down.
They're purple.
Rutabaga.
Rutabaga. Yep. And these rocks all came out of your garden?
Yeah. And I use them for sort of the boards because I get free boards, etc. I basically use them for the wind.
Keep the top down.
Keep the tarp down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I use boards. I get 3 tarps from reusable tarps. It's like lumber. It's like nice and thick.
You might have seen Derick there.
Huh?
You might have seen Derick there without even knowing.
Black on top.
Yeah.
Even gives us a lot more heat, like you wouldn't believe. And before, that was like shrubs with blackberries coming. So I had a whole bunch of tarps. So I decided to cover that whole fence area.
Is that
So
where the cold air
blackberries-
comes in?
No, that's where the blackberries.
Oh, on the other side.
Oh, and even sometimes they even come under.
Yeah.
But with the tarp, they don't.
So you're controlling the other vegetation with that as like a barrier.
Yeah.
Makes sense. And
And
you
even
get
the
this
height.
from Sleg's
Slegging.
Lumber free?
Slate's lumber garbage area.
Anyway, I'm glad that the sun has gone
I'm
behind.
finding there's like a brand new one coming.
Yeah.
I feel it. See, that's way too soft to start. It's like, should be rock hard.
Yeah.
So here's a squash. But it can go a lot bigger than that. There's still some flowers, so I might still get one.
Anyway. The zucchini flowers are nice, but as I say, I shouldn't really be eating anything with thick skins or dark colour.
Dark colour even?
Yeah, they told me not to eat anything with food colouring.
What I do is I fill this with water. So if I come, like, later today,
yeah.
I don't want to use the water, not that I can, but I don't need to use the water. There's buckets, especially on the...
Yeah, and it also
lettuce.
gets rid of the chlorine a bit as well.
These lettuces,
If you let the water stand, it vents the chlorine.
fantastic.
Yeah. I love those red lettuce. Yeah. They are good. You've got quite a green finger.
Then what I do is I cut it right from the bottom, not the root, pull out the weedy ones and leave it together. Because if you go individual leaf, they basically soften up.
Wow.
And
So you
before-
keep it in a tight...
Before I was pulling it out with the root, clean out all the dirt,
Yeah,
and leave it like in a container that still has water.
yeah.
And keep it outside the house.
So you
So
switch
keep
it
not
from the
going.
ground to being hydroponic.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's
So you
pretty
can
neat.
cut the leaves or use it whenever you want.
All right, well, let's head back then, Johnny.
Oh, this is cool. Look how sharp these things are.
Yeah, those are the artichokes.
Yeah.
Apparently, the only good part is the heart. That's what they use for canning. But the leaves are pretty good. If you steam them, you can eat just the base
Also, there's
of the
no
leaf.
heart yet. So this is still more leaves coming.
Yeah, but you can eat the base of the leaves.
So I
as
guess
well,
the heart
and
won't come till next year is what it is.
possibly, but that's what they call the choke.
But
the
I only have...
artichoke.
See, there's more right down there too. There's some
Yeah.
baby ones right there. But we only have access, or I only have access till June because she's gonna.
Maybe next week, if Derick comes with us, we can show him the garden.
What I
here.
do too is I have my hands are wet, so I need to clean a cleaning towel and recycling plastic towel.
Yep.
Oh, let me grab some leaves.
For the animals.
Oh yeah, they love.
All right. So this will be us for today.